The impact of Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's recent remarks is now extending far beyond politics. The fallout is spilling directly into Japan's economy.
Under the current circumstances, even if Japanese seafood enters China, there would be no market for it.
The spokesperson said on November 19th that Japan had previously committed to fulfilling its regulatory responsibilities for seafood exports to China and ensuring their quality and safety, but Japan has so far failed to provide the promised technical materials. That was a major blow to Japan's seafood industry. Many fishermen and local officials said the sector should not have to pay the price for one politician's reckless remarks.
Concerns among fisheries workers, producers, and Hokkaido residents are growing by the day. We believe the government needs to respond to their anxiety and worries.
This anxiety has a long context. China had been the largest overseas market for Japanese seafood until Japan, despite widespread international concern, released treated radioactive wastewater from the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant in August 2023. China tightened safety reviews and soon after imposed a full suspension on Japanese seafood imports. The economic shock was significant. China once accounted for more than 1/5 of Japan's seafood exports before the suspension, importing large amounts of seafood such as tuna, scallops, crabs, squid, and lobsters. According to Japan's Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, in 2024, Japan's fisheries exports fell 7.5% from the previous year. Export values of sea cucumber plunged 38%. It is no surprise that many Japanese companies have been eager to re-enter the Chinese market. Earlier this month, China had just resumed partial imports of Japanese seafood after almost 2 years of scientific assessments. Nearly 700 Japanese exporters had applied to re-register for shipments to China. But Takaichi's irresponsible remarks are now poisoning bilateral relations, steering Japan toward confrontation while putting her own people's livelihoods at risk. The consequences of political provocations are ultimately borne not by politicians, but by the people and industries forced to absorb the fallout. For Japan, what happens next will depend on whether its leaders choose escalation or responsibility.